Hello students, now we will discuss 2017 question 12. Welcome to the video and attempt this question first on your own, then watch the video. This is the first part of the question and these are the questions that you need to address. What are the dilemmas you face and what will be your response to the situations? And dilemmas would be between my material interest and my mental peace and happiness, between my material interest and doing the right thing, between my material interest and values. And there is also dilemma between my role as manager of the company and my role as member of society, between my workers' material interest and public interest, between my workers' material interest and interest of society. Here if you see, I have differentiated between workers' material interest and workers' interest because I feel it is only material interest that is coming in conflict. Workers' interest is actually in the interest of the society. Let us see how. We will see this point later. First, my response would be to give honest and complete account of what happened. Reasons: me or my company should not make money out of wrong means or from others' suffering. That is why we do not resort to criminal activities for livelihood. And it will, if we do not give honest account, it would lead to materialism overtaking values. It would lead to compromise of values, which is very dangerous. And if we give complete account, it means we are creating better and value driven society. Such society increases my welfare and my workers' welfare significantly. In fact, our welfare would be more under such society compared to our welfare when we serve only our material interest. Thus the dilemma of our welfare is removed. It means that our welfare, even my welfare and my workers' welfare, is in disclosing complete information. Why? Because we would be creating a much better society, value driven society. Because if we do not create such society, if there is lot of materialism, then my and my workers' welfare would actually decrease. Even though we might make some material benefit from the deal, but our welfare would actually decrease. So to increase our welfare, we need to consider not only some small material gain, but how the society would function. So it is in my interest and also my workers' interest to take into account public interest and interest of society. Then we would be creating a much better and value driven society, and our welfare would be much higher in that society than in a society where only materialism is most important. So this is what you need to understand. So when you understand this, the dilemma of our welfare is actually removed. So our interest would not come in conflict with public interest. In fact, our interest is same as the public interest. So that dilemma is removed. And enforcement of law and order and upholding rule of law is another benefit. And justice and punishment to guilty is another benefit. And my role as member of society defines my role as manager. So my role as manager is defined by my role as member of society. So there is no dilemma between them as well, because my role as manager is subset of my role as member of society, and my role as manager doesn't mean I have to make money unfairly. I have to make proper livelihood through right means. Then only my role as manager is justified. That is how my role as manager is defined as my role as member of society. And I think that company's deal would not depend on my testimony. If my company deal is best, it is in interest of other company to have a deal. If my company's deal is not best, then the other company would not make deal with my company anyway. So it is because costs and profits are most important to any company. It is because even managers are accountable to their superiors or shareholders. So it doesn't matter what my testimony is. The company would make a deal irrespective of my testimony. This is because even for the company, it is only cost and profit that is important. Even managers are accountable to superiors or shareholders. So if my company's deal is best, I would get the deal anyway. If it is bad, I would not get the deal. So it doesn't matter what my testimony is. So if we see, it comes to around 217 words. So if we see, we have removed this dilemma. We have removed the second part, role as manager and role as member of society. We have even removed the third dilemma, because our interest is in public interest, my workers' interest is in public interest. since material interest is very small. And also even first dilemma is removed since material interest is not my personal interest. My personal interest is in mental peace and happiness. So with this we remove all the dilemma. We have some extra points as well, like the one given in point 7. So this is how you can approach the question. You can remove the dilemmas, you can add more points why it is more benefit to be honest, and you can write a point that irrespective of your decision, the decision of the other company, for example, the decision of other company would not depend on your testimony. So that is all. Thank you.